Children, good morning. We have already learned how to change a statement into indirect and how to change an indirect statement into direct. Okay. Also, we have learned how to change a question, that is a WH question as well as a SONO question to indirect. Okay. Today we will learn how to change the reported WH question and SONO question into direct speech. Okay. And here are some examples. I asked her whether she had decided to give up the job. I asked her whether she had decided to give up the job. Since there is whether or if, we can understand that there is yes or no question. Okay. That alone is left to understand, that is yes or no question. So, how can I change back into direct speech? I said to her, then comma, inverted comma. Okay, whether she had decided to give up the job. Okay, so how I must have asked her, had will come back to have. Have. She. If I ask her directly, she will be changing back to you. Had you decided to give up the job? Understood. Okay, only you think how you have changed into indirect so that it will be easy for you to change it back. Here, said to her, here reporting verb that we have changed back to the direct speech. So, have you decided to give up the job? This is yes or no question. Next question. She asked the teacher when she would know the result. Okay. So, she said to the teacher, since it is WH question, it will be starting with WH. There is no conjunctions. So, comma, inverted commas, when. Okay, would is there. That is why either it will be shall or will. Since the subject comes as I, she asked teacher. So, the question when it is in the direct speech, it will be I, isn't it? So, when will, shall. With I and we will be using shall only. Shall. When shall I know the result? When shall I know the result? Question mark, close inverted comma. Third statement. He asked me why I had come there. Also, he said to me, since this is starting with WH question, no need of conjunction. That's why had is the best way. Either it can be have or did. Most probably it will be did. Let's take did. Why did? The question is to me. So directly if it is he asked me, why did you come? There will be changing back to here. Question mark. Okay, this is the way how to change back an indirect speech WH question into or SONO question into direct speech. Okay, you can try more examples that is there in your textbook as well. Please do it by yourself so that it will be understood well. Okay. Let's go through the next sentence, that is imperative sentence. What is imperative sentence? The sentence that express request, commands, advice, etc. Okay, how it will be starting most often? With the verb, or it will be starting with the words like please, kindly, etc. Okay, some examples are given here. And also when you convert an imperative sentence into indirect, it must be understood from the reporting verb. Reporting verb. Okay. And what are the words that can be used as reporting verb? Commanded, requested, advised, suggested, ordered, according to the context. You learned it. Please recall what you have learned last year. Okay. The old man said to the girl, please help me. Please help me. So there is a request. The conjunction that should be added with imperative sentence is to. Okay, it's very easy to convert imperative sentence into indirect. Okay. The old man said to the girl, please help me. What will be the indirect speech of it? The old man said to will change to, since there is please, it will be changed to requested. Requested the girl to, then after that verb, to help him. To help him. The old man requested the girl to help him. Very easy. Okay. Next sentence. They said to him, you should work hard. They said to him, you should work hard. This can be a suggestion, isn't it? You should work hard. They suggested him to work hard. They suggested him to work hard. Next question. My mother said, don't tell lies. So what it will be? My mother. Since it is mother, what it will be? Advice. My mother advised me. And don't will change to not to. Negative sentences, not to. Send me not to tell lies. Not to tell lies. Here, the teacher said to him, stand up. Okay, so the teacher ordered him to stand up. So it's easy. Okay, only you have to add conjunction just before the verb. That's the only thing that you must do. The children will have learned how to change requests, order or commands into indirect speech. Now we will try to change the reported commands, requests or advice back to that means its original form, that is exact order, means which is told directly by the speaker. Okay, see the sentences. The doctor advised him not to smoke. Okay, and this is an advice, and this is given in indirect speech. Since there is not to, we can understand that there is a advice, there is a imperative sentence. So how can we say? The doctor advised him can be changed to said him. Then comma, inverted commas, don't smoke. Okay. And finally, inverted commas and full stop. Here, I requested him to lift that box. This is the request. So how we will start? I said him. Since it's a request, we have to use the word please, kindly, etc. So please lift that box, which will be this all changing it back to the normal speech, that will be this box. Please lift this box. Next one is the headmaster ordered him to get out of his office. So the headmaster said him, comma, inverted commas, get out of my office. Okay, this is the way how you change request, commands, order, advice, etc. into direct speech. The speech which is changed into indirect can be changed back to direct in this way. Okay. Finally, we will study the last kind of sentence, that is exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentence, you know that expresses wonder, extreme happiness, extreme sorrow, or it can be a wish. Okay, we'll see how to change these exclamatory sentences into indirect speech. Okay, in order to change an exclamatory sentence into indirect speech, you have to use the conjunction that, like the statement. So if you remember which are the conjunctions that has to be used, with statement you have to use that, with order you have to use to, and with yes or no question you have to use if or whether. The only sentence which should not use any sort of conjunction is that WH question. Okay, all other kinds of sentences use one conjunction. Okay, and statement and exclamatory sentence will be using the conjunction that. So we'll see some sentences, and the other things, this reporting verb will be changed according to the context which expresses its feelings. For example, if it is a joy, what it will say? She exclaimed in joy, or she exclaimed in happiness. Likewise, you will use the reporting verb, or she exclaimed in wonder, she exclaimed with surprise. Or if it is a very sad event, you will say he cried, or he exclaimed in sorrow. Okay, and if it is a wish, we can say he wished, or wanted to have, or like we can use the reporting verb. You will see some examples here. She said, alas, I lost everything. What is the feeling that comes? Sadness. So we can use exclaimed in sorrow. So she instead of said we can use exclaimed in sorrow. Since there is an expression of sorrow, there is no need of using this alas. Since there is no expression, we have used here alas. There is an interjection, and here there is no need because already we have used here she exclaimed in sorrow. Okay, and after that conjunction that. Okay, I have lost everything will be changed into she. Tense status past tense. Have will change into had. She had lost everything. Okay. Next sentence. He said, may God bless the old man. That's a prayer or blessing. So how can we change? He prayed. You can use prayed. That God, may will change to might. Bless the old man. Okay. God might change, bless the old man. You see the order. May God, that is the wishing order, but when it is changed into statement, this will be God may or God might. Next sentence, my friend said, what a grand sight it is. So, my friend exclaimed in surprise, you can say. In surprise that. Okay, so what is the subject here? To change the sentence into a statement we have already learned. So, it will start with it. That it is will change into was. It was a grand sight. It was a grand sight. It was a grand sight. Last sentence. My mother said, may you live long. Sometimes it will be a wish on my birthday. Okay. So, my mother blessed that. May you will change into you may. So, it's past tense. Okay, here there's a wish to me, that's why I might live long. I might live long. Okay, this is the way how you change an exclamatory sentence into indirect. Okay, only you remember that the reporting verb, it should be expressing the real feeling or emotion. Okay. Finally, we will see how to change back an exclamatory reported speech into a direct speech. Okay, see the sentences. The captain exclaimed in sorrow that they had lost the match. Exclaimed in sorrow. So, what word you can use to express the sorrow? Alas. So, the captain said. Captain said, comma, inverted commas, alas. Then they had lost the match. So he must have told we. We had will change back to have. Alas, we have lost the match. Okay, here exclamation mark is compulsory. Finally, full stop and inverted commas are also compulsory. Next sentence, she expressed her grief that she was very unfortunate. This is also a sad event. Okay, so how can we say? She said. Okay. A word, an interjection that we can use in order to express sorrow is oh. Okay, oh. And after that, in exclamation mark, oh. She was very unfortunate. How unfortunate I am. She must have told how unfortunate I am. Okay, and when it is changed into indirect, she was. Okay. Finally, he exclaimed in wonder that it was a lovely day. Okay, exclaimed in wonder, that happiness only. So he said. Okay. What we already have learned in the previous lesson to change one kind of sentence into another, and in order to make it into exclamatory sentences we use how or what. So we can use what. Finally we can take the subject, that is a lovely day. What a lovely day then it was will change back to is. What a lovely day it is. So it will change into indirect. Exclaimed in wonder that it was a lovely day. Okay, children, practice it. Otherwise, there is no other easiest way to study grammar. There is no shortcut. Only by practice you will be able to do it. Okay, do as many sentences as you can by yourself. There are many sentences in the text, and almost all the exercises are mingled. Many types of sentences are coming together. So please do it, practice it by yourself, and be experts in this grammar. Okay, thank you.